Thank you so much to Card Market for sponsoring today's video.
Hello everyone, my name is Filipa. Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be playing Standard Best of 1 with Mono Green Ramp, and I'm really excited to play this deck because I've been on a personal quest to make Mono Green playable in Standard. It is rough because Mono Green does not have removal, and that's crucial against a lot of decks. Unfortunately, the way that meta has evolved, it does not leave a space for Mono Green to be good. That's just the truth. You have Mono Red, Boros, they are very aggressive decks, and you need to have removal for them. And on the other side, you have a lot of value decks like Domain, Reanimator, Self-Bounce, where they outvalue green. So I try to build this deck in a way that it tries to survive the aggressive decks, but at the same time as ways to closing out the game against these more tempo decks that get a lot of value. And I think I did a pretty good job at it, and I think this list has a lot of potential. So first of all, we are playing 4 hard-hitting questions. I did say that Mono Green does not have removal. I lied. There's this card that has been playing since it got released in Murders at Color of Manor. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control, just for 1 mana. Important Planeswalker part because Kaido is a very playable card these days, Liliana as well, so good to know that the hard-hitting question can finish Planeswalkers as well. Then we have 4 Llanowar Elves. The idea is that this ramps us into a turn 3 Overlord of the Hauntwoods or Sentinel of the Nameless City. We also have 4 Elvish Archivist, and you might be thinking, what is this card? Honestly, it doesn't seem like much, and opponents don't kill it, but it does work pretty well. So whenever 1 or more artifacts you control enter, you put 2+1/+1s on Elvish Archivist. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever 1 or more enchantments you control enter, you draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. What artifacts do we have? First of all, Sentinel of the Nameless City. We have 4 of those. When it enters, it creates a map token, and when it attacks, it also creates a map token. So that's an artifact, it's going to trigger this. For enchantments, we have 4 Up the Beanstalk. 4 Up the Beanstalk that works amazingly with the Overlord. So we have 4 of the Overlords. Overlord that on its instant, it's also an enchantment. So again, another way to activate the Elvish Archivist and to draw an additional card. Then we have 4 Bristlebud Farmer. It's a 4-mana 5/5, so the stats are very good against aggro decks, especially if you do have Llanowar Elves to play it a bit earlier. Whenever enters, you create 2 food tokens. The food tokens are artifacts, so they are going to trigger the Elvish Archivist. And then whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice a food. If you do mill 3 cards, you may put permanent from among them into your hand. So I really like this card because, first of all, it gets you value. When it enters, immediately gets you 2 food. So worst case scenario, at least it created a couple of food tokens that you can eat that can give you value with Elvish Archivist. So even if they remove this creature, you already got something out of it. Then if it stays on the board, the stats are amazing, you can attack to get more value, so it's exactly what Mono Green wants to be doing. We are playing 4 Vaultborn Tyrant. I mean, this card is insane. It has life gain, which you need against a lot of decks, and it has card draw, so it's the 2 things that you need. Whenever or another creature you control with power 4 or greater enters, you gain 3 life and draw a card. So by itself, by entering, you gain the 3 life and draw a card. And then even if they remove it, whenever this dies, if it's not a token, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's an artifact in addition to other types. So again, it's an artifact, works well with the Elvish Archivist. We have 2 Nissas as well. Main goal of Nissa, I'm going to be honest, it's -7 win the game. That's what you want the Nissa for, because we are going to have a bunch of forests. Overlord makes the everywhere land that's also forest, so we hopefully will have a lot of forests, and Nissa will enter and win us the game. That's the goal with it. And then we have 4 Smuggler Surprise. Smuggler Surprise is great. You need 6 mana to make it work. Ideally, you have Vaultborn Tyrant and another creature with power 4 or greater, so either the Farmer or Overlord, and you start stacking value with it. And yeah, I really like the way that this deck is working. I mean, it does have the potential to see green play again. Please, 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 please. I'm really excited to play some games, so let's see if it's worth it or not. Let's play some games. I mean, it's not great, but it does have potential with the surprise. It's a bit of a race to see if I survive long enough, and if I do, I'll be fine. Elvish Archivist is actually great here, because then the Overlord will draw us a card. They have the surprise, I mean, it's the only card that they can take. That's a good top deck, because it's going to be more difficult for them to do with the Up the Beanstalk, because for the Archivist they might have cut down, so... They probably are playing the Pact combo. Hard-hitting question, that's pretty self-explanatory there. Another one, okay, that's actually great. Next turn I can play Overlord for the full cost, draw a card, and we ramp. We drop cards, that's exactly what the deck wants to be doing. They skipped a turn, that's great. A mana, I mean. So we have 3, 5, 6. They probably have removal, which I'm completely fine with them removing the Overlord. Yeah, it's a reanimated deck, unfortunately, so they might have Zombify. I don't know if Atraxa is enough to get me. Yeah, they have Zombify, so that's rough. Because I don't really have a way to kill that. Oh, not Valgavolt though. Yeah, and do they have a way to bring it back? Yeah, they have the cruelty. Oof. Well. Well. 5, 8. I mean, 8 mana is delicious, but... Oh, wow. Okay, I really thought they would go for the 9/9. Farmer would almost be enough. This is sorcery, unfortunately. I gotta go with everything. Kinda curious that they do that. They probably go for the art eating question. Oh, up the beanstalk, really? Okay. I'm fine with that, honestly. I thought the art eating question was more annoying for them. Because he does take care of the Atraxa. I need to find a creature, yeah, non-land basically. I don't want it, but I don't know again why like they didn't go for the Valgavor, because that would have just finished the game. They can still go for it, but the more and more that they wait, the worse that it gets. Okay, so they go for it now. Okay, what do we need to get? Let's think. Well, I guess this is a start. To not die at least. Smuggler surprise is actually great. I do have mana to give indestructible, which is nice. And next turn I just need to go with Nissa. Can also eat the food, and next turn I just need to go with Nissa. Minus. And I have 10 lands, basically, 10 forests. Give my creatures +10/+10. It seems like Valgavoth cannot even surpass that. This doesn't have vigilance, so I don't know if they attack. That's awkward, because they get my creatures. They still need to pay mana with life to get them, so... And Nissa is still enough, even if they play all those creatures, because Nissa does get trample. Yep, I go to 6. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. They take 2 more. Oh, okay. Oh, they decided not to take 2 more. Okay. Draw. Draw. -7. Attack. Ooh, I'm not great at math, but this seems like enough. I just like, yeah, I mean, thank you. It's just nice when it works, you know? It's just nice. And we are out here outvaluing Valgavoth, Atraxa. Atraxa on turn 4, and we are outvaluing it. Damn. Okay, so we go first. I think this is a keep because the Archivist just works so well with the Sentinel and Beanstalk and all of that. +9 Mary is rough though. Let's try to play on curve. They might be playing the Orzhov self-bounce deck with the Pixie and all. It's a rough one, but what can we do? They probably have removal. Sure. Definitely looks like the Orzhov self-bounce deck. Pixie. Okay, so I'm going to discard a land. Oh my god, I'm going to discard another land, I guess. That's a good one. It's like, get out of here. Hopefully I'll get like an Overlord of Hauntwoods or something like that. For my Up the Beanstalk. Again. They just put it on the Pixie. Sure. They probably have removal. A bit rough, not going to lie. Okay, another X-Mage. They put it on the Pixie. Last card. Okay, at least it's the last one. They might double block. Or they just chump. Okay, so I guess they just chump. What? They cannot get anything back with the Storm Chaser yet, which is nice. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, just get a land. Oh my god, that's not a land, and it's actually really good. Need to find like an art eating question or something. See if they want a double block. That is obviously has to stay. 2 draws of the card and everything. Just get a land for a turn, you know what I mean? Okay, that's good. I'm not sure if I should play as 5 mana or as 3. Maybe we can check first what's up. Well, Vaultborn Tyrant is amazing. I cannot cast it this turn this way, so it's kind of a open game. Because we're going to 1, basically. Oh yeah, they still have the O+ Nightmare, I even forgot about that. So their odds are getting better. O+ Nightmare kills me. This doesn't return enchantment, right? It's sorcery or 0 top, that's a good sign. Let's get a land. Okay, whew. This is really good, because now I have the Vaultborn to gain me 1 more turn. And in the meantime, they also need to be careful, because they have to block here, they take 10. Let's see if I get an art eating question. Oh wow. That was a rough one. These self-bounce decks are just everywhere now. I don't understand. Okay, so we go first, so I'm going to mold this. It's not exactly what we want. This is better. I think we cut a forest because there's a lot of chances that we'll get one with the Beanstalk and the Archivist. Okay, let's go for the Archivist first. They're probably like, what? What's that? So if they don't kill it, Up the Beanstalk will basically draw me a couple of cards. Unfortunately for me, the Overlord would be great, because it would draw me a card as well, but unfortunately we need land for that. Okay. So luckily we did get land, so next turn we can go for the Overlord play. That's okay. I mean, a bit annoying, but sure. Take the damage. Land, okay. We got another land, which is lovely. If they don't kill the Archivist, this will draw me an additional card. Yeah, they're starting to understand how annoying that is, so... Now, this is looking pretty good, because we have the Smuggler surprise next turn. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's exactly what we need. And with 2 Vaultborns, that's just insane, by the way. I don't know why they play this first. I would attack first, but I guess they want to draw cards. I would have attacked first. Because now my Smuggler Surprise, I know that I can deploy it and put both my Vaultborn Tyrants. Otherwise, I would be afraid of the Sunfall. But now if they have Sunfall, it's only next turn, and by that time I already got quite a bit of value out of this. Because they see each other, they'll give me a bunch of cards. That's how you get them all. That's how we get them. I mean, this has a lot of potential. Going first with Llanowar Elves is a dream. Unfortunately, I don't have a 3-drop. Having a Sentinel or even an Overlord would be amazing. Oh, never didn't have it. Let's go. I love when this happens. I mean, the deck is just busted when it does, right? Because it's like, look at them playing their second land and then I'm going to have 4. That's a bit annoying. I'll play the Farmer. But yeah. Sheltered by Ghosts is a card, I must say. We do have the RD in question, but we need to get there. Also, this Overlord is going to be online in a couple of turns, which is nice. And at least we have life gain from these food tokens. That's okay. It's very possible that they have, yeah, another one. I don't really have a follow-up, unfortunately. Well... having Smuggler Surprise is pretty good, though. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll have it next turn if I survive. It's a very, like, if I survive, you know? I can gain life. Probably I will die. They probably have, like, Monstrous Rage or something. I also needed to draw another creature for this Vaultborn Tyrant to be better. 7, 8, 9. How much is that? 9. Yeah, I think it's enough. Or maybe it's not enough, but close. Okay, it's 14, I gain life, so I survive, I guess. I mean, that's pretty good, actually. Gotta hope for the best, because we do gain 6 life. I need them to get a very bad card. Doesn't have... Yeah, at least it does not have... I should have gone for the Challenger because of the Valiant, yeah. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I don't know if I can survive. We'll find out. I didn't do the mat because I feel like mat is for blockers. We will draw cards, which is nice. Another one, that's good. Okay, let's do my best to not die. Okay, this way I take 4. They had 47 as well, which... More life gain that we need desperately. Do I play this? I guess why not? Maybe I could have saved it to just eat the food. Oh no. So much work for them to have the perfect top deck. I cannot believe this. Why is Boros a thing? To be fair though, to be completely fair, if I had just waited to eat the food, I would have survived, so I didn't need to play the Archivist. So I could have actually survived. And that is on me, so it is what it is. They have more? It's enough, I'm already down. Yeah, okay, I would die anyway then. GG. And they're at 65, just chilling, killing, you know? Not much to say. I wish we were on the play, but I cannot say no to Llanowar Elves into the Overlord, that's just so good. Well, if they kill the Lana, at least I will have the Archivist as well, which is nice. Ooh, Archivist with Sentinel as well, let's go. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, no more lies. But they don't have mana. No more lies again? Oh my god, that's not a good sign. I really don't like playing against control, I must say. Okay, so they probably... Oh, they didn't find... Unfortunately, we also don't have anything going on for us yet. I have Smuggler Surprise next turn, but I need to find something with it. And the door is kind of closing. I think they are going to use removal. Okay, they decided not to. Sure. I prefer to do this now. Fortunately, flooding a bit. Up the Beanstalk, that's fine. Ish. So I definitely be wanting to find stuff for my Smuggler Surprise and all. Not saying no to a Nissa. They know about it though, so they'll keep counter. Ooh, they go full on. I like that, it's quite brave. Although they kinda die. But still brave though. Yep, it has trample, so that will not do it. Nissa MVP. You just gotta love Nissa. GG. I think I keep this. It has potential. I really wanna, with this end, draw an Overlord. I think that's like best case scenario. Hello. So let's go for Up the Beanstalk here. Arden in question is really good, happy to have it here. What did they say? Human mouse. They're playing full-on Cavern of Soul deck. Interesting. Unfortunately for me, they might have that ghost thing. But they need mana for it, because so far they only have Cavern of Souls, so they can only play creatures. Okay, they do have the portal. Yeah, sheltered by ghosts is rough. I'll take a lot of damage, but what can we do? Well, I need my creatures to survive for that to work. It would be great, but... We already saw 2 sheltered by ghosts, so hopefully they don't have more. Because I would love to get my Sentinel back, not going to lie. It's okay. A restless Bivouac. Okay, another manifold mouse, sure. They have +1/+1 on first strike for every enchantment. Okay. It's a lot of damage, but I have to take it. Lifelink as well, by the way. Oh no. I will have to block it. Oh no. Oh, they went for first strike. They didn't go... What? Does it have double strike? Lifelink, ward, first strike, trample. So they went for trample instead of double strike. Thankfully. Okay, give my thing back. I need to try to find things. They have 3 cards left. That's a 2/2. Becomes a 3/3. Maybe they have sheltered by ghosts. But they have to use this white and this red, so... If they have sheltered by ghosts, they need to use it now. Yeah, I don't know what they were going for. Good thing that this has Vigilance, that works really well against these decks, not going to lie. Not sure if I was supposed to gain the life, but value is value. And we got there. That's it, everyone. I really enjoyed it. I feel like most of the games we had a lot of fun, a lot of good things. Aggro is still a problem. All those ghostly things that just trap your creature are very rough to play against. But other than that, the deck is really solid. Nissa did win us some games, which I'm very happy to see. One of my favorite ways to win is with Nissa -7. So very happy to see the ultimate there. That's it for me for today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!